What's up, you guys? Welcome back to A Tea with Teejay, where we talk about plants and, what's going on in the world. So today I am drinking a wonderful matcha to get my morning started, to get my day started all nice and right. And we are going to be talking about terrariums. I am going to start my newest project, which is going to be a terrarium. This is going to be my very first terrarium. And I'm super excited about it, and I hope that everything goes well and we don't get any, nasty mold or anything like that that's known to happen. And so, yesterday I got the plants that I ordered to put in the terrarium. I got them from, they're called Optiflora. I ordered them off of Amazon. All of them came in really good shape. They're all really healthy, lots of foliage, lots of green, and not that much discoloration, if any at all. So I'm super excited about that. Here we have a emerald rippled peperomia. We have, I believe it's called the blue fern. I'm not quite sure on this one. A pothos, a Japanese garden fern. We have a nerve plant right here. And then right here, which I believe is a Mayflower, but I'm not positive. I'm guessing because it's kind of got like the little fuzzy leaves. But yeah, so I'm super excited for these guys. Peperomia is one of my favorite plants. I absolutely love them. I love the way they look. I love the different kinds that they come in. Acorn peperomia is one of my absolute favorites with like, I think it's also called a baby rubber plant. It has like those thick rubbery leaves. And it's beautiful, and it grows so well. So I'm hoping this guy's going to do the same. And so for this terrarium, I actually have a terrarium kit that I got for Christmas. And as you can see, we have the dome, we have some green moss that came with it, some hydrostone, which is always good to have in your soil, help things drain nice and easy. And we also have a soil mix, which looks like a pretty good soil mix. I can see there's lots of mix in there. You don't just have straight dirt like a lot of soil mixes that you get at Walmart or at the grocery store would just be dirt. And that's not very good for your plant. You want something in there, whether if it's pumice or perlite, to kind of help with that drainage. So that way your plant can be nice and happy and not just sit in a pot of water for a long time and get root rot. So yeah, that being said, let's get started making this terrarium. So first things first, we're going to put in our hydrostones. It doesn't say how much you're going to use, but I'm going to keep it, pretty generous. You want lots of good drainage, lots of, lots of stuff in there to keep it from just sitting and rotting. Oop, that's the soil. And then we're going to go in with the green moss. It says our all-natural green moss is sustainably harvested in the shady forests of the Pacific Northwest. It's light and clean, yet durable, long-lasting, making a great choice for drainage and decoration. The only thing I'm worried about is if they gave me enough moss. Oh, there's some, that's kind of weird. Just a little dried up leaf in there. Let's push it back even further. Okay. Okay. So this is actually a lot more moss than I thought. Lots of good drainage. Only thing I'm worried about is if we're going to be able to get enough soil in there for the plants to like happily be in. So I might have to end up taking some of this out. In fact, okay, and then last we're gonna put the dirt on top of the green soil. All right. We use our little rake here to get dirt over that moss. We might even need a little more soil to go with this, just so our plants can be happy and, you know, stay in the soil and won't have to mostly be planted in the hydro rocks or the moss. Because I think the whole point of this is so, you know, the rocks stay at the bottom, so there's kind of some space in between the bottom of the plant, and so if there's any leftover water, it's not gonna be sitting in the water. My cat sees a bird outside, so she's really excited about it. If you hear thumping and chirping, that's what's going on. And yeah, just kind of get it nice and even, looking pretty nice. I have a little bit more in the bag, but I think I am going to use a little bit more. And I think for this, we're going to be okay using, you know, like just a normal soil that came from Walmart that doesn't have much drainage in it, since we have, you know, an overwhelming amount of drainage right here. Okay, so I got a little bit more soil, and it is a little wet because I do keep my soil outside and it snowed last night. So it's a little wet and cold, but that's okay. It's going to warm up by the time we actually put the plants in the soil. We're going to go in with that. You know, there is something very kind of calming about just getting through gardening going on and, you know, playing in the dirt a little bit. You know, it's always something that's been a huge stress reliever at the end of the day for me. I find myself, you know, in my garden outside, which I can't really do at the moment since we have, you know, we have snow outside right now, and we're also in winter in January. But still, you know, so I've kind of found my therapy in indoor plants for the time being, which I'm absolutely enjoying. I'm not new to the hobby. I guess I'm new-ish. I've been keeping, I guess I've been keeping houseplants forever, but, successfully actually researching and, doing my best to keep them alive. I've probably been doing for about, actually I'm gonna move that so you guys can see what I'm up to here. For about a year now, and I've had really good success, luckily. Luckily, for sure. And so, yeah. Don't really know what happened there. My computer kind of wigged out. But yeah, we're going to make these guys nice and happy in their home. We may not use all of them, but that's okay if we don't. I have other places that they can go and other pots waiting for them. But my first plant that I started out with was a snake plant, which I think most people end up starting out with a snake plant. It's a very good beginner plant, but the only thing is it's not very rewarding in a sense that it's very slow growing, and it takes a long time for it to grow anywhere. And so kind of from that, I ended up getting, what was my next plant? I believe that's when I got my acorn peperomia, or however you say that. And that was, they're a very fast growing plant, and I just absolutely love them. We are making a mess today, but that's okay, because it's cleaning day. So we got two little guys in there. I'm going to go ahead and go with, so it looks like he does have a little bit of dead leaves going on here, a little bit dried out. But that's okay, because he's going to find his happy home in the terrarium, where he'll be able to get all the moisture he needs. Put him right over here. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to have enough room for everybody. But like I said, that is completely okay. Oh, and also for some reason, he is very wet compared to the other ones. Dig him a little bit better, a little here. Oh, how cute. Now I think I only have room for one, maybe two more. So I'm going to want to do the blue moss or green moss. I'm not sure what this little guy's called. He's not even really a moss, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure his name is something along the lines of that. Maybe I tried to write them down. The peacock fern? Maybe that's it. Peacock fern. Oh, he's very pretty. Lots of little growths going on there. Get this out of the way. Keep our space as clean as we can. And dig up a little hole for the guy. Might need a little bit of a deeper hole. We're going to go in with our little shovel here. Dig him a better hole. So we might be able to fit one more here in the corner. I'm sure you guys are having kind of some trouble seeing, but I'll spin him around for you. We might also have to cut back on some of these guys, considering that we don't want them to be too crowded. They might be already, but you know, it's my first time, so I can make these mistakes. So I want to go in with the Mayflower, I believe. Goodness, this is going to be so pretty. I am so excited. Just making sure the lid is going to fit on there. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to stick him, I think, in between the Pothos and the peperomia. Now this guy is going to get a lot of light. I think that's pretty good for terrariums as far as they go. That you're going to need a lot of light for these guys, I believe, for everything to work out really well. But yeah. And it looks like we are done. We did not be able to fit the Japanese maple. I could put him in here on the side, but I think that would be way too much and just a little overcrowded. So we're gonna leave him outside. I have another pot for him though, so he'll be very happy in that. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll try to keep you updated on my terrarium. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tea with Teejay, where I decided to try out making a terrarium for the very first time. I think I went a little overboard with the amount of plants that's in it, but I think it also turned out absolutely beautiful, so I'm so excited to see where this guy goes, you know, and if it can indeed sustain itself. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.